The Saigon Heat were looking to get back on track as they hosted a Mono Vampire Basketball Club at the CIS Arena. Mono Vampire was looking to pick up their second straight victory, and they were off hot early in the first period as they scored 9 unanswered points. A lot of it came from this man, Samuel DeGuara, with that monster throwdown, and that would set the tone for the visiting squad. But Maxi Esho would counter the shots by DeGuara by getting on the run and scoring. But there was a little bit too much of DeGuara in this first period. However, the Heat were able to do a great job of staying within striking distance of that beautiful shot from Mike Williams. They're down by 2, 25-23. A 9-point lead for Mono Vampire was cut by Akeem Scott midway through the period. It's Stefan Nguyen with a nice dish to Scott, who was hanging in the air and getting that shot to fall. But those were the highlights that were few and far between for the Heat, as Mono Vampire was red hot in the period, together with that shot from Mike Singletary and this push shot bank for Paul Azamar. Mike Williams would get that shot to fall with 31 seconds remaining in the period, but it was still a 13-point lead as the Heat would only score 9 points in the second quarter. They would play with a little bit more of a sense of urgency to start the third period, courtesy of that Akeem Scott drive. However, Jason Brickman just did an excellent job of finding his teammates in transition, part of a 9-assist game for the talented Heritage import, including that monster throwdown from DeGuara. It was a 28-point lead at one point in the third period as Mike Singletary, the recipient of another pass. And look at DeGuara just overpowering every single guy in a white uniform. He would have 20 points in this ball game for Mono Vampire. Moses Morgan would stop the bleeding with that jam, and Stefan Nguyen would hit that three-pointer, but it was still a commanding lead for the guys in orange and black. Mike Singletary would have the last laugh. He would go on to pace Mono Vampire in scoring with 25 points. Paul Zamar was left wide open in the right corner, and he would make the Heat pay. With a 25-point lead for Mono Vampire, things were starting to get out of hand for the Saigon Heat. This time that was Chatachon, one of his few baskets, part of the 9 assists of Jason Brickman. Paul Zamar, 2 of his 16 points in this ball game. The starters were emptied early for Mono Vampire, and that would give opportunities for some of the Heat players to score as well. Take a look at this pretty shot from Fuangla. He got that over Maxi Esho. Domination was the story tonight as Mono Vampire picking up a 97-83 victory against the Saigon Heat.